I kept telling him, I would tell other people, I'm supposed to be famous for something, but I had stopped doing hair, like I had stopped feeding whatever my talents was, so I was at a roadblock.
Yeah.
And then I just popped out with the book. It did something. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to write a book. I'm going to be an author. I was just on Facebook. I'm the best author. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And then when I did the music, I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to do music. And then when, bro, like, I've never had any type of, like, acting classes. I've never, like, been given the script, except maybe, like, 1 or 2 instances, but it was nothing like what Show put me in.
Yeah.
He basically turned me into an actress, like a real actress. It was a situation where I never saw myself as an actor. Cause come on, I'm an artist. He acting, you know, it's kind of not really smiled upon, but it's something that's lucrative. It's a great business, and I never seen myself being good in it. But as I did and I progressed and I learned my following, I'm gaining other followers, celebrities tapping in with me from acting and not my music. I'm like, I don't want to put myself in a box. As if, like, I'm just
you can't put yourself in a box.
Probably like after I pushed the book, like the beginning of 2018. By October of 2018, I dropped my first freestyle and it went crazy. So,
okay. Was that because people around you were telling you to do it, or you just felt like it's
I
time?
just really got up. I'm not even gonna hold you. I liked ZZ beat. When I heard the song ZZ by Kodak Black, that beat, I just liked it, and I just
that's a
like,
crazy beat now.
I was like, I want to rap on this beat.
And you had never rapped in the studio?
Not in the studio, like meaning if I'm on the block with my homeboy, you know, I rap, spit some little stuff like that, but I had never been in the studio.
Everybody get drunk and want to do that when you're young. You know
right, you know, we just sitting around, we beating on the green on the table, and that's the type of rapping I had actually did. I had never been inside of a studio up until I did ZZ, and the feedback from it was extremely good. So I did another freestyle. That freestyle feedback was good. And then when I did my first song, Duck Duck Goose.
That was your first, that was your first real song?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like,
it went like that.
That was the first song,
crazy.
like, when I first was freestyling, shout out to KT. KT came in 212, and he like, you can rap, but you ain't shit. Because you jumping on, he like, you jumping on other people's beats.
You had only heard the freestyle so far. Okay.
I only had freestyles. He heard both three. I had 3 really. I had number 1 Stunner beat.
Birdman?
Yeah. I did that beat. I had Trina Single Again beat.
Okay.
And a ZZ shit.
Yeah.
So from there, he listened. He like, you hard, but ain't shit, cause you just basically taking somebody else's formula and just rapping. Like, you not taking a fresh beat, constructing the beat and putting it all together, so you ain't shit.
Yeah.
The next night, he came in the, I had Duck Duck Goose, Married to the Game, In and Out, and Chemistry. All fresh songs, all mine, hook, 2 verses, fresh beat. He came, he like, oh yeah, you ready now. You ready. And he actually told me, he was like, Duck Duck Goose is going to be your song that grab the streets, but Chemistry is going to be your moneymaker because it's more on the soft side.
Yeah.
So from there, the song Duck Duck Goose got 3.3 million views from somebody just recording me do the video, and I'm like, damn, the book did 1 million reads. This 3 point, I probably need to rap. I'm like, oh, I'm not a rapper, but yeah, I'm probably a rapper. So from there, I kind of like basically changed myself from what I used to consider as a street girl or a street chick into an artist. Like, I learned to move like an artist, articulate myself like an artist, stuff like that.
That's real interesting. How you think you always been like this? Because it feel like you just like natural when you get in front of no matter what you doing, it just seems so
I actually used
natural.
to tell people I'm supposed to be famous for something, and they'll laugh at me. They thought I was crazy. I used to work at SunTrust Bank in the corporate office. I was the only youngest girl in the business department. And I got out there. It was a very good job, but as I'm working that job, I'm making some good money. I was there for about 5 years. I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm supposed to be famous. And I think I auditioned for Bad Girls Club. And
when they came here, yeah.
My boyfriend ain't like that. They picked me.
Did they? Really?
He was like, if you go, we breaking up. All they do on that show is fucking fight.
That's
I'm
it.
Like,
yeah.
So it was like a decision, like,
they better be fake fighting though with gabbana though.
I probably should have went only because me and him not together no more.
I hate to say it, but if you have a career move, make the career move. Worry about the relationship.
Right, but I was
For real.
young, you know, in love. You thinking like, So he was like, if you go, we breaking up, and I'm like, I can't go, and I can't do it. They're like, you're not gonna go to the second round again. I'm like, no, I can't. He gonna want to break up, and I was 18, so
Oh man,
I was in love. But even when he shined that down, like I kept telling him, I would tell other people, I'm supposed to be famous for something, but I had stopped doing hair, like I had stopped feeding whatever my talents was, so I was at a roadblock.
Yeah.
And then I just popped out with the book. It did something. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to write a book. I'm going to be an author. I was just on Facebook. I'm the best author. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
And then when I did the music, I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to do music. And then when, like, I've never had any type of, like, acting classes. I've never, like, been given the script, except maybe, like, one or two instances, but it was nothing like what Show put me in.
Yeah.
He basically turned me into an actress, like a real actress. It was a situation where I never saw myself as an actor. Cause come on, I'm an artist. He acting. It's kind of not really smiled upon, but it's something that's lucrative. It's a great business, and I never seen myself being good in it. But as I did and I progressed and I learned my following, I'm gaining other followers, celebrities tapping in with me from acting and not my music. I'm like, I don't want to put myself in a box.
Nah,
I'm
you
just
can't put
artist,
yourself in a box. That's the first thing I had ever saw from you. I hadn't heard your music yet.
Yeah.
And I saw the Life of Diego clip, and then I clicked on it. I hit bruh, and then I was like, who is this chick right here? I didn't even know bruh at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, this gabbana, she do music too, da-da-da. Then that's when I learned your music. But I was just so fucking amazed from that small little 1 minute clip bruh put up just so that Life of Diego clip. And then we played it on the show. And I like what Pink had went into when he was talking about the transition that like a lot of artists can make. You want to talk about it, like from
like hip hop to acting.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a lot of success stories of that transition. But my feeling is that when you are a rapper, when you're good at it, like you are selling a persona. And that is something that translates into the acting. Thanks. You bring like sort of like a personal gravity to any acting role that you have. And again, I haven't done it, but it's probably not easy, but it's a natural transition, I think, because of what you have to do to be an effective rapper. It gives you a presence that translates onto the screen.
I can agree, only because even like I say, with working with him, that was my first time on camera doing any type of serious acting. So I've seen others where they're like, I'm an actor, I'm the best actor, and then he say action, and you're in the scene with me, and you kind of
you fold. You fold.
So it's like, you're trained for this. You've been doing this before, bro, whenever, but he actually polished me to be the good actress that I am. I'm saying that because I really had no idea what acting was about, how you... Yeah. I just knew nothing. So when I did come back in town, I was honored that he did want to, give me that opportunity, because I'm like, and I was open to it because why not? I want to get my name out there in any way I can.
Sure.
My goal is to take care of as many people as I can before I leave this earth. I don't have children biologically, so of course I'm going to take care of my mom, children, but I really want to be able to touch and help people all over the world in any way I can, whether that's helping homeless people, catering or focusing on children, girls, speaking to them, motivating them to be respectful to their moms, any type of way. I just really want to get to a place, not even where I'm rich, I'm comfortable.
Right. The
money is working for me, and I can handle and help others without being in a financial strain. That's really my goal.
No, that's dope. That's dope for sure. What's next for you? You working on an album? You got any singles you working on?
I got so much music. Queen of the Streets 2 is still in the works. My first album that we dropped that back in 2020. I actually am one of the artists that I give my supporters, I don't like to say fans, I say supporters. I give my supporters options to where if I put up something in my story like, hey, y'all want Project Patra, the mixtape, or do y'all want Queen of the Streets too? And they'll vote from there.
Okay.
At one point, they wanted the album, but when I gave them the option of my last project, the mixtape, G Shit, they wanted G Shit. So it's like, I kind of let my following pick and decide like where I'm going project-wise. Last year, I opened up the year, I was dropping one single each year. I done gave the girls some breathing room this year. You know, I ain't tearing them up, hitting them across the head with the singles every week. But we definitely consistent, dropping freestyles, just jumping on beats.
Yeah,
to
you
stay
just dropped
active.
one. What was that? The other week?
I did Still Tipping.
Yeah.
I did Get Back last month. Got another one finna drop. You know, another hard one finna drop. I just like to do that, though, you know, just to stay active. It's almost like a sport. Get active.
Yeah.
Make them get in the field a little bit. Because as we already know, most artists, whether locally or some of our favorite artists, they don't put out music too often.
Yeah.
But Nicki Minaj was like, if you are an artist and you're not where you want to be, your main focus should be putting out music. Like you said, you got onto me by acting. You didn't even know about my music.
Right.
Which either way, I'm appreciative of it. But some people will walk around and have a chip on their shoulder, assuming everybody just knows who they are. Nobody knows you, baby. It's a whole world out there. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole world. And then not only that, certain people don't listen to all genres of music.
That too.
So if your music or your style of rap or hip hop is not what I like, I may not know you.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I may like your acting, and now I'm on to your music with you.
Yeah.
So.
Or may like your books, or may
It's gonna go
may
from
like your skits
something.
that you do with show.
I really think the modern model is saturation. I think in the past,
Yes.
like when albums were a bigger deal, you know, you release a project, you push it, then you take a year or two off and come with something else. I mean, really, we talk a lot about Drake. It's like he's literally just drops stuff
In their face,
continuously.
yes.
And I think that that's become the model for success and breaking through in some level, is just constantly having content out there.